Hello beautiful people, this is the tutorial you guys have been waiting for a long time, how to bleach your hair. So bleach allows your hair to lift from black to brown or blonde depending on the volume that you chose. We have 10 till 40 volume available. 10 gives you more of a darker brown and 40 volume gives you more of an ashy blonde. So the bleach does have instructions on it, but the ratio is 1 to 2. So that is 1 part bleach powder and that is 2 parts cream peroxide when you are bleaching your hair. If you're bleaching the knots, we have a completely different tutorial for that, and the ratio is 1 to 1, which is 1 part bleach powder and 1 part cream peroxide. So the instructions are on the product, so you don't really have to worry about that. All the instructions are on the product and it's very easy to follow along. It is sold as a combo, so you purchase the bleach and the peroxide together. They are not sold separately. Once you have your cream peroxide and your bleach powder in the correct ratio, just make sure that you mix it in well. You do not want to have any lumps, and you also want to make sure that you wear gloves. This is very important as bleach can damage and hurt your skin, so make sure that you wear gloves. We're going to be starting at the back of the wig, and you will notice that I sectioned the wig into really thin sections. You want to work line by line, and you want to actually work quite a bit fast, particularly if you have longer hair. It will take you a little longer, so you want to work a little bit faster. Now I want the roots to be black. If you don't want the roots to be black, you can apply bleach to the entire wig, but I want the roots to be black, so I'm just taking some bleach, making sure that I'm applying it throughout the hair. You want to make sure that you don't leave any hair uncovered by the bleach mixture, particularly underneath, and that's why it's so important to work in thinner sections. You can choose the type of applicator brush that you're using. There are tons of different designs. You can see what works best for you. I also do like using a red tail comb just to make sure that the hair is fully saturated. Towards the top, towards the roots, I want to make sure that I leave it black and I blend it in, so you do not want to have a harsh line of demarcation. Before you move on to the next section, brush through the hair, comb through the hair. Make sure that it is fully saturated. You do not want to leave any parts without bleach, because if you leave it out, it will stay black. Now we're moving on to the next section, and we are literally repeating the same process. With this, you want to make sure that you're using thin sections. Larger sections are not good if you're a beginner. You will see that when you wash it out, there are parts where the bleach was not applied, and that is not good. The hair will remain black. So if you want to make sure that everything turns out perfectly, make sure that you work in really thin sections. Don't be slow, because bleach does work a bit fast, but definitely take your time where you can. Okay, so make sure that it is fully saturated. Always go in with the comb and make sure that every single strand is well saturated. As you're working through the wig, remember how much of the black roots you're leaving if you want black roots. So because I want black roots, I want to make sure that it is the same amount or length of black roots throughout the wig. I don't want some parts having more or less black roots than other parts. So make sure that you are conscious of that and you're keeping that in mind. And also make sure that towards the top of the wig, towards the roots, that you are feathering it out and not just applying a straight blob of bleach. This is very important. Now that I'm done applying the bleach, you guys can see it's already lifting. The back has lifted faster than the front because I started with the back. So to help it lift even more, you can use foil and cover the wig in foil, or you can take an old plastic bag. Make sure that you place the wig inside and tie it up really tightly, and you can leave this for 30 to 60 minutes. It's completely up to you. Next, I am using our S.H.E purple shampoo. So I'm using some warm water and pouring the entire bottle of purple shampoo in here. I want to get rid of those orange brassy tones, so you can either apply this directly onto the wig or you can use the watercolor method. I really like using the watercolor method. So once you've washed the bleach off with tap water, then you take that washed wet wig, put it into the purple shampoo mixture with water, and just dip your wig in and out. You can also leave it in for 5 to 10 minutes just to get rid of any orange and brassy tones. And this is the final look. Please do remember I used the 20 volume combo. So if you want a lighter blonde, you can use 30 or 40, and if you want a dark brown, you can use our 10 volume combo.